And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome your Colorado Rockies.
All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, Germán Marquez. What do we need to know here?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, shortstop.
Now it's Mookie Betts. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Oh, great stop. Throws from the ground. 1 at second. Relay to first. Double play.
Perfectly timed dive right there to knock the ball down. He gets up and flips it to the second baseman to start that 4-6-3 double play. Tell you what, that is the pitcher's best friend.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. Pitch
Ball
misses,
3.
and the count is 3-1. Will
3
Smith
balls,
waiting
1
to
strike.
bat for the Dodgers. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Freeman hits it in the air. Doyle makes the grab on the run. It's the Dodgers 0, Rockies coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, number 86. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Just missed. Off the mark there, and the count is 3-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Hunter Goodman digging, runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw, save!
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Now he breaks his bat. Throw on to Freeman. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Man at second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Michael Tolia.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Michael Tolia, the next to hit. That one not close. 2-1. Freeman at second with 2 down. That one way outside, and that's ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. Ball to strike. The pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And misses inside. High fly ball down the left field line. Going back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one in the dirt. Ball 3. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And delivers outside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. Rockies leave them loaded, scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Now at the plate, Will Smith.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Left field, way back there. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
This sport can be such a game of inches as we see it right there. Extended and just out of his reach. Had a bad read and a bad jump, and I think that's what cost him. It turned into extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Man at second.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
On the ground to first, but it kicks foul. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Man on second, 2 down. That's a laser base hit. Smith rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in, and it's 1-0.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down at the plate. Michael Conforto. The next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Two outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Battling here as he fouls it away. The kick, the 3-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 2nd. And stepping in is the speedy Brenton Doyle. Fouls one off. 2-2. Slides for the stop. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 8th, designated hitter, Kyle.
A great sliding stop. I think we need a breakdown from StatCast to fully appreciate the difficulty of that play.
Yeah, Boog, these numbers show how good of a play it actually was. And that sliding catch was difficult enough, and somehow he still managed a great throw to first. What a play.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. 1 down, base is empty. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One out, bases empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
We got a full count.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Right side, Edman. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Mickey Moniak. Two outs, base is empty. And a breaking ball misses outside. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And now 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And it remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Next offering upstairs.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first, and he'll be safe at first.
Now batting.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Not even close there. Ball 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
On the ground, right side. The throw to second is offline. The flip to the pitcher is late, and they don't get the out. Here's Betts.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
No outs. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center. That's well struck, and no one can get there. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Way outside, and it's 2-2. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Anthony Molina getting ready to go. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Will Smith to the plate.
Catcher Will Smith.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline.
He beat it. Safe.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 1 gone, runner at first. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball 2.
In the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch count continues to climb. And Chris, it is going to be hard for him to get deep into this game with the way this is trending. And it's even up.
There's sometimes where you have to pitch to contact to keep your pitch count down, allow yourself to get deep into the ball game, and that will help him to rack up some more W's.
Just off the outside edge. Full count now. And they'll do it again. Smith leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A massive home run, and they add a couple more. It's 6-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. German Marquez is done in this one, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching
Anthony
for the Rockies.
Molina on to pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Try to get him to chase outside on the changeup that time. Next pitch in the dirt, and it's a full count. On the ground to short, Freeman. And Hernandez is out.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Second home run of the inning for them. And they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. The 1-1 is fouled off. Good eye in that spot.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Sends it to Tolia. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Tyler Freeman.
Tyler Freeman.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Muncy sends it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
Now batting, catcher Hunter Goodman.
Now the catcher up to hit, Hunter Goodman. One down, base is empty. Out to short. Betts whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now
talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
2 down, base is empty. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. And now 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is inside. And now a full count.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Rockies are down quietly, not going their way. It's 7-0. And we're back. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And a 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now that
So the lineup flips over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
This to center field. Doyle giving chase. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And now it's Mookie Betts. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. On the ground to the left. McMahon fires over to first. And Betts is gone. And that is that. Dodgers down in order. And they hold a 7-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Michael Toglia.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Nope.
Inside. And a count 2-1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Tyro Estrada digging in for the Rockies. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
McMahon.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. The Rockies yet to pick up a hit here. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off. Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Denver, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Freddie Freeman. Headed towards the corner, Moniak. Long run, can't get there. This one lands foul. And now it's 1-2. Stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and they come away without an out.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Max Muncy.
Now batting, third baseman Max Muncy.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Freeman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground to first,
Foul.
and it goes just foul. Another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
That's ball 3.
Andy Pajes would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Moniak makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Home half of the 5th coming up. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brenton Doyle. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 86 gives way, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length, back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for Los
Number
Angeles.
70 takes over on the mound.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies.
Right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Next pitch is outside. Man at first, 1 away. That one misses. 3-1 now. Fought off foul. Now fly ball to right center. Pajes under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyler Freeman.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Tyler Freeman. Doyle, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher.
Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. And foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit. Coming home. Oh, the throw is over his head. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error. So in now for Colorado, Jordan Beck. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. His 11th of the year, and they get a few back. It's 7-4.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Number 70 won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
Los
pitcher
Angeles.
for the Dodgers, number 78.
Number 78.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Base is empty with 2 away. Michael Tolia digging in for the Rockies. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Four runs already in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 7-5. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
2 outs, nobody on. Thairo Estrada will hit next. On the ground, right side. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Handles, throws to first. And Estrada is out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Angel Chevy.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year. So this seems like a calculated move.
And here is Michael Conforto. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Runner on the move. Lifted in the air down the left side. And there's one away. back to the top of the Dodgers order. And next for L.A., Shohei Ohtani. Conforto at first, one gone. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here's a 2-2. In the air, left side. Beck. He's got it, and there's two away.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now. Two outs. That's down and in. And that one is downstairs. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 5. Bottom of the sixth inning. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Hit on the ground to short. Zips it to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Brenton
Doyle now at the plate. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Movement in the bullpen. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia, a left-hander, also throwing. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One down, runner at third. Here's Colorado's DH, Kyle Farmer.
That's a ball.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Freeman, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in.
Nice at bat right there. Puts the ball in play and brings in a run from third. Now they only trail by 1.
Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
2 down, nobody on. And that one popped in the air, left field. Conforto makes the catch, and the inning is over. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 6. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Bird.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, 1-run game. Freddie Freeman digs in now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's 1 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Here's Muncy to hit. His 2-run homer back in the 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. On to second, they get 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 6.
Now pitching for Los
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kirby Yates.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Back to the top of the order. Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies.
Tyler Freeman.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Hunter Goodman getting ready to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And now Jordan Beck. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And that's a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and whipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Michael Toglia. Yates with a move to first. And he's back safely.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're at the top of the 8th, and the batter now, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, center fielder Andy Pajes.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. 1 down, base is empty. And that one almost got him.
Nope. Outside.
That's a walk.
Ball 4.
Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will climb in. The 1-1. Inside, just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. Next offering misses down and away.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
First and second, 1 out. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Could use a ground ball here. Up it in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
In there. And so now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And we're in the top of the 8th. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
So digging in, Shohei Ohtani. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
That one the other way. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. 2 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 6.
Pitching for Los
Back now,
Angeles.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Alex Vesia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
To the right side, and that one handled. Got him on the off-balance throw. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Next to hit, Ryan McMahon.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Brandon Doyle will hit next.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
2 outs. And that's downstairs. 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. Through 8 full, it's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 6. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Kinley.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's Mookie Betts now.
For the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
One now. Ripped to right, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Home run number 10 of the year. It's 9-6.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a chopper out to short. And they get the out on Smith.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now it's Max Muncy. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Smoked on the ground to second. Sends it to Tolia. They get the out on Muncy.
Right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
2 down, bases empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Doyle on the move. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Tanner Scott. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Now pitching for Los Angeles. Number 66, Tanner Scott.
So in now for Colorado, Kyle Farmer. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Now batting.
He's 2 outs away. Next for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. The Dodgers trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. That misses, and it's 2-1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Tyler Freeman. This one in the air, center field. Pajes sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in to score in the sac fly, and it's now a 2-run game.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Rockies down to their last out. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. 1 strike away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, we saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. Couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.